focus. Not just on me, but focus on your task, your mission, your work. It's quite hard to achieve when others are organizing your time for you. That's why the dichotomy of multitasking and actual achievements are not always possible until you're fully in control. Welcome to Security Weekly Marketing Thoughts with CTG Intelligence, your weekly look at marketing, PR, business development for your business and your career. This week, let's share the message because I feel that under the auspices of multitasking, many colleagues are unduly not achieving their full potential. Every time somebody says time management is something that you or a colleague need to improve, what they're actually saying is that you or a colleague have not prioritized something that they have prioritized. So, for example, if you were to play the entire video games the entire day, well, that is a prioritization. It's just not the prioritization that an employer has sort of paid you for. It's not quite the slur that many people think it is. Oh, you can't manage your time properly. Well, actually, it reflects that you are choosing to do something different, which is why people that own their own businesses or that are consultants or are more in control of their own time have a better time of it. And in the security field, when many people are either on a contractual basis, working as an executive protection officer or perhaps a virtual CISO, this is a little bit easier. Steve Jobs used to say, focus is everything. Nobody really had as much focus as Steve. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is if you believe the hype of multitasking, then you will forget what focus is all about. So if you had an executive assistant, your executive assistant is supposed to take lots of mindless tasks from you to make you better at focusing. When you're in a team, if you start to divert your team's attention from their goal to take on personal projects for you, then they won't succeed as well. And then you can step in to say, well, I'll save the day. You obviously can't manage your time. But I guess this message is therefore for business owners to watch out for that. Make sure that people are not being asked to do things that are counter to the company metrics. So let's say you've got a sales force, and then somebody decided that sales have to do a weekly briefing to someone irrelevant. Well, cut that out. You're taking away their focus. Of course, you don't want to remove perks. You don't want to remove being collegiate or creating a team ethos. But look at where somebody's focus is structurally being damaged. Again, if you organize your own time, you know what I'm talking about. You understand what needs to be done. And that's why working for yourself can be actually less stressful. Because if you know that A, B, and C needs to be achieved, it still needs to be achieved in whatever part of the process you are. You know it needs to be achieved, and you will make it happen. But if, whilst you're trying to achieve A, B, and C, somebody was to ask you, how come you haven't achieved X, Y, and Z? Well, the answer is that's not your focus. Don't sacrifice focus for the myth of multitasking. You can spin many plates, but don't butterfly. A little bit of an undertone to this week's message, but I'm sure you know someone who's affected by it. So please share this message for our colleagues in the security industry, whether on the cyber or physical side, and help them to focus.